Greetings, brethren. I was watching this one guy on YouTube point out something that's alarming here, and so I was gonna cover it too, but I'm going to have to just you know I'm gonna have to just say, well, I'm just reading what they say, and this is not my opinion. So I absolutely, this is not my opinion. But I'm just gonna read it as it says and just show you a correlation. So let's get to it. So the Pentagon, okay, this is from New York Post. To Pentagon develops a microchip that detects the Batman under your skin. Medical researchers at the Pentagon have created a microchip that detects the Batman pox, which inserted under the skin. Relax, conspiracy theorists, they're not being disseminated via Batman pox serum. The revolutionary technology, which is developed by the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, which operates under the Pentagon umbrella, according to Sunday night's broadcast of 60 Minutes. The top secret unit had launched during the Cold War to study emerging technologies for military use. Among them are innovations to defend soldiers from biological weapons. Retired Army Colonel Dr. Matt Hepburn, an infectious disease physician, revealed that the microchip was not widespread use outside the Defense Department. We could not detect the Batman pox and an individual well before patient zero spawns an outbreak. We challenge research community to come up with solutions that may sound like science fiction, said Hepburn, whose role at DERPA, DERPA Oopa Oopity Doo. So DARPA Oopity Oopity Doo, he added, is take pandemics off the table. Hepburn compared their diagnostic microchip to a car's check engine light. So this microchip can be inserted into your skin to detect the Batman pox before you get sick from the Batman pox. So it's compared to, a check engine light. It'll send you an alert. Despite conspiracy theories that claim Microsoft's Bill Gates is using those vehicles to insert microscopic global positioning system in our bodies, 60 Minutes clarified that DERPA oopity doo chip would not track your every move, nor is being administered via shots, and some would be Twitter sleuths have pondered. It's a sensor, Hepburn told CBS correspondent Bill Whitaker. That tiny green thing there you put underneath your skin, and it tells you that there is a chemical reaction going inside your body, and signals means you're going to have symptoms tomorrow. So this kind of microchip that detects the Batman pox before you even have them. So this is kind of alarming. So you rather sacrifice your privacy and safety, privacy for safety. So the microchip embedded like a soft like tissue like gel is designated continually test the chip recipient's blood for. We can have that information in 3 to 5 minutes, Hepburn said, as you tourniquet that time as you donate and treat that you do in is you to stop the infection in its tracks. The segment also revealed technology would allow the standard dialysis machine to remove the Batman pox from the blood using a custom filter. So they want to give you a microchip to detect this the Batman pox before you get symptoms, and then you would have go to a dialysis machine to filter out your blood. Okay, this is sign of fiction. So a virus, you can filter out your blood from the virus or something. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. But this is nothing new. This kind of chip, this this is a long time coming. This kind of, I don't know. It seems like they want to give you a chip. So this guy is talking about the RFID chip, and this is a reality today. It's been reality for 20, 30 years. They put them in dogs for medical records and stuff like that for identification. So this has probably been 30 days running. I don't know when this video was taken. There was an article talking about this man in 2000, written in 2002. So it's either in the 90s or in the 1980s. But it shows you this RFID chip.
Microchip. This is called a Destron IDI chip. This is about the size of a grain of rice. It has a little receiving antenna and a transmitting antenna. It has a microchip in the glass envelope. So this gives you a little look. We'll look at some more a little bit later.
So you see that. So we fast forward. This was on the news, a RFID chip implant party that was going on. It was to make this, to ease tensions on people, to make it more, to welcome the idea, that this was, that the company was getting these chips implanted, and so we'll show you this. But the thing is that this seems like, I mean, this is a long time coming. It's probably precursor upon precursor. It mirrors something that you would see, that you hear in Book of Revelations about the mark of the beast. You can't buy or sell. So not saying that this version is, or if the RFID chip is, but it seems a lot like it. So I mean, if it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. But we'll check this out. This was uploaded in 2017, so this, you fast forward from the 1980s or 90s to 2017. I think there's other ones where it's like 2014. So we'll watch this.
A little bit, not bad at all.
It takes just a few seconds, and Tony Danner is standing at a new frontier in technology.
Feels pretty amazing. It's excited about, where we can take this technology.
The chip in his hand allows him to start his car, open doors, log onto his computer, and buy snacks in the break room at Wisconsin-based 3 Square Market, all with just a swipe of his hand.
You scan it at the kiosk, it comes up on the kiosk, and then to finalize your payment, you put your RFID chip.
The company spec
which I just noticed. This doesn't line up with scripture if it is the MOB. He just raised up his left hand instead of his right hand. So I don't know.
specializes in payment systems for workplace snack bars. But having fielded inquiries from central banks and embassies to create security systems, it's quickly realizing the applications are limitless.
You come back in a month, you'll be able to go to my house, and basically when I scan my hand at my door, the lights will turn on that I want to come on, and AC/DC will start up with Hell's Bells.
Microchip implants have been around for some time. Jason Bourne's journey to discover his identity 15 years ago began after this chip was dug out of his back. But not everyone is knocked out by this Swedish technology.
So my concern just is with the health effect. Look, what's going to happen to my body when I'm putting this foreign object into my hand?
Like I just said, the left hand, I don't know, that it doesn't matter which hand. They'll probably just put it in the left hand to deceive people that nope, this doesn't match up. They're putting it in the left hand instead of the right hand. So I don't know.
And then down the road.
And the company recognizes there are privacy concerns. For example, potentially tracking employees when they take breaks. These particular encrypted models can't track you, though they ultimately could.
There's just
So they ultimately they had the capacity. They say it doesn't. This you could operate, start what they said, start your car, turn on your lights, buy, sell. They can pay you via this digitally. It's for security reasons to let you into the building. But they just say it ultimately could do such things, but they're saying not this one is designed to do that, but it ultimately have the capacity to do that.
as much interest from parents with young kids that want to be able to implant their children with a GPS chip. And it might shock some of you to know how many people have contacted us regarding that.
50 out of the company's 85 employees have signed up as it begins to expand the commercial possibilities. Now, if like me, you're wondering how much pain is involved in this whole process, well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, Andy? That's quite sharp. It's burning a little bit, but I've never had my ear pierced, but I have given blood plenty of times, and it's about the same feeling as when a needle goes into your arm to give blood. These chips are around $300, so while I feel like I've increased my self-worth a little bit, I really have to decide now if I want to be part of this brave new world. Owen Fairclough, CGTN, Wisconsin.
Okay. Now we fast forward to the Batman Pox passports. This Batman Pox passports. They've been saying about this, I don't know how long. There's an article, see January 17th. I see an article the end of December of 2020. So even back to they've been talking about it. That they've been talking about it ever since back then. And I'll just show you the Batman Pox passport thing. they talk about it, that this is the ticket, your Batman Pox serum ticket back to life, that eventually you're gonna have to have this to go anywhere. But this isn't the mark. The mark is in your hand, not you're holding something. I don't know if that would even count. But let's watch this.
Considering a way for people to prove they've been vaccinated against COVID-19. They're called vaccine passports, and it could determine who can travel, stay at a hotel, or even visit a bar. Now, Israel's already using them, and the European Union just proposed them. The U.S., we're still thinking about it. Roxana Sabiri is in London with more on the story. Good morning to you, Roxana. Here's a question. What are the pros and the cons of this idea?
Good morning, Gail. Well, supporters say it could help lift lockdowns in cities like London. You get a shot, you get a digital pass on your phone, and then you can enter restaurants and pubs. But critics warn of the potential pitfalls over privacy and more. Israelis must now scan in to get in to gyms, hotels, even concerts like this.
It is all set in the telephone. It's very convenient.
For more than 3 million Israelis and counting, this is the ticket back to some kind of normalcy.
Finally,
even concerts like this.
it is all set in the telephone. It's
Hold up.
very
So
convenient.
that's the Batman Pox ticket back to life, back to society. Your Batman Pox ticket back to society on your phone. Can't be because it can't be the mark because it's not in your hand, like inside it. But yeah, just want to close up on the Batman Pox ticket back to society.
Convenient.
For more than 3 million Israelis and counting, this is the ticket back to some kind of normalcy.
Finally, all the way in the car, I sang back to life, back to reality.
The government-issued Green Pass shows personal details and proves they've had 2 doses of a COVID-19 vaccine. Now countries across Europe and beyond are considering similar so-called vaccine passports or immunity certificates to inject life back into a flagging tourism industry and revive businesses and hospitality like pubs. The UK is studying whether to introduce vaccine certificates, raising the possibility that Brits could soon need a passport for a pint. Yep, all good.
We haven't had stuff like this before. We've never thought in terms of having something that you have to show to go to, a pub or a theatre. And so there are deep and complex issues that we need to explore.
Issues like potential discrimination against people who don't want a shot, along with those who can't get one for medical reasons or because there's not enough supply.
So these people won't be able to participate in life, in public life, in social life, in economic life in the same way as their counterparts who have been vaccinated.
Claire Wenham from the London School of Economics says data privacy is another concern.
There's going to be something that's the security of your data, for example.
So government shouldn't rush it.
Government shouldn't rush it. I think it's a Pandora's box, and I think it's a slippery slope into, having life being governed by your health status.
But as governments debate immunity certificates, businesses are pushing ahead. Some cruises and airlines, for instance, say they'll require proof of inoculation to board. So while these passes are raising tricky ethical questions, you may need one to travel as early as this year. The WHO tells CBS News it opposes requiring vaccines for travel as long as the global supply is limited and their ability to stop the spread of the virus is not yet clear. Tony?
All right, Roxana Saberi in London for us. Roxana, thank you very much.
Anyways, So all this kind of mirrors what we see in scripture, this mark. I mean, it's alarming to me. The RFID chips kind of sounds like it. This Batman pox serum ticket back to society. But it's not inside your hand. But oh yeah, their chip, their chip. It'll probably eventually be the Batman pox brand of chip to so I think that's what might happen, the Batman pox chip. So you probably have that as the mark. It just mirrors it. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not saying this for sure, but it's alarming. It's scaring me. It's very alarming. So I don't know exactly, but if they try to put anything inside your hand or inside your forehead, refuse it like the plague. Run away. But they're trying to say, right, like in First Thessalonians, we're doing this for your health, for your safety. We're trying to keep you healthy. We're trying to keep you safe. Well, First Thessalonians 5, but the times and season, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, and as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should not overtake you as a thief. You are all children of light, and the children of the day. You are not children of night or of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others. Let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love for a helmet and a hope of salvation. So let's put on the armor of God, breastplate, which is of faith and love. Faith and love protects our heart, and a helmet, which is the hope of our salvation, the blessed hope of our coming Jesus Christ. So that's the one morning. Like I've heard it before, is when they shall cry peace, peace, or peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So I'll give you, where is it? In verse 13 on Revelations 13:13, and he doth great wonders, and he that maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and image of that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that many would not worship the that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So he shall give power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many who would not worship the image beast should be killed. So either they were persecuted, would be killed if you do not take the mark. And he causes both small and great, rich and poor, rich, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him have understanding. Count the number of the beast, for his number, it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So this mark, which this receive the mark in their right hand, in their foreheads, that no man but buy or sell, save he the mark that had the mark in his hand or in his forehead, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, and those who do worship the image of the beast. So we'll see here. That's my warning. Just seems alarming. All right. Okay, just watch out. Be diligently. Don't let anybody put anything in your hand. And this is going to be continually coming harder. Become harder and harder. They don't allow you to return to regular life. Eventually, they won't allow you to buy or sell without getting something, something so you can prove that you had the Batman pox serum. So, anyways, I hope this kind of raises some issues. Give alert to people that are not really waking up to what's going on. I mean, just little bits here and there is really alarming me. But yeah, hopefully this does help some people. So be diligent, keep on watch, keep on watching these sort of things that they make you, the kind of conditions that they will try to not let you go to return to regular society, that you can't buy or sell until you have this mark in your forehead or in your right hand, to worship the image of the beast, or have receive the mark, to the name or the number, which is probably all of them that you receive this mark. So don't worship the image of the beast. Don't receive the mark. Okay. Hope this helps people see something. Thank you and take care. Keep on watch. Keep on watch for these things. Hope this helps you. Thank you and take care.